Okay. Welcome everybody to the stream. That my name is Spencer, aka Ninjaspence, bringing you guys back with just another team bonus action of that the Revenge of Stefan Kracus. Now let the players introduce themselves.
I'm Nate. I am playing Arie, the Changeling Bard.
I'm Miro, and I am playing Hoggpaw, the Arcane Cleric.
I'm Frey. I am playing TumTums, the Aircoke Warfighter.
And thank you for that. Now for just a very brief recap. Last time on the Revenge of Stefan Kracus, the party was basically relaying that their information to Prime Minister Edric about uh about the crazy warlock warlock that had duped them on that the way back to town because that she wanted to try to assassinate Cheryl, that the known fortune teller, but that the party had thwarted her efforts. After now that afterwards afterwards that the prime minister wanted the party to check out basically some uprisings odd that a odd fellow with just some underpaid help help basically try to coerce the people into a, let's just say, riot for that the for just at the safe for just a safe better terms, because then that is still esoteric rulings and such, even though that this is a republic or democracy in some sort. But afterwards, that the party was able to basically add just a new guard to the payroll, Dor- Doran Daystalker, or else is it Night Stalker? I can't remember what it is. But regardless, then that they basically got a brand new guard to assist them system on that the Elderberry Dragon Company. But Arie had noticed that there were two silver arrows that wanted to chat with them up in like a makeshift, uh I guess you can call it office space out of just like an alley, the best way possible. But the silver arrows provided very good information, which then that the party had already knew about Falor Delph wanting to basically have them be special guards for that the execution of Ranor Dome, Stefan Carcass's one of his generals of the Screech of Corruption. And then they also gave a little bit of insight onto Ash Mortis, the Kinku warlock that TumTums have beef with and want to smash her face in. And then shortly just after just some it wasn't heated, it wasn't a heated conversation, it was just an inquiring conversation session. Then that the party had basically did some late night shopping at Mott's, and then that they geared up and rested for just guard duty. Well, Ari was quick to notice that there was something up in the crowd as orcs had revealed himself for like a somewhat staged coup, that just as that Raynor Dome was about to escape, an arrow struck him in the calf done by a silver arrow, and then that they just basically left the party to fight him. Tum Tum took a lot of damage, but Tum Tum is still up, and then that and basically that the party managed to separate Raynor from his gun. Hogpaw put it in the bag of holding, and then Ari very successfully got together a charmed person, and that is where we are going to pick up. So let me just shift the scene, and then currently I would say that we are semi out of combat right now. Semi.
Okay, so the turn order did come back. I was wondering if that would happen.
Yes. Uh huh. Yeah, that I had never deleted it.
No, it's just when you switch scenes, the turn order went blank, and I hadn't seen it do that before on Roll20, so this is good to know.
Okay. Okay. So what are y'all doing right now? Ranor is just kind of just charmed by Arie and just like, whoa, man. It's been a while.
It has been a while. I'm gonna climb up. Let me see if I can move my token.
Oh, you should be able to.
I can't. I'm gonna
Oh.
walk up here and just pick up the manacles,
Uh-huh.
and I'm not gonna try to put them on him.
Right.
I'm just gonna walk over and just say, "How are you feeling?
You
What
know,
happened here? How did you get
I'm
involved in this?"
I am feeling kind of beat up, but that stupid silver arrows had caught me and then that they gave me to foul or death, man. But at the same time that I need my gun. I am missing it. Have you seen it?
I haven't. We'll help you look for it. And I'm gonna wave TumTum over.
Uh-huh.
I'll go over.
Okay.
Under the
And
manacles, or him. His man is TumTum a him.
I didn't quite catch what you said.
I'm gonna hand you the manacles, hoping that you get the hint, and I'm gonna keep talking to him.
okay, then give me a
And so
sleight
I'm
of
gonna say,
hand check.
why did the? Okay, hold on. Let me pull up my sheet.
Okay.
I'm assuming you want me to try and sneakily put these on him while you speak to him.
Maybe.
First roll of the night. Let me move the turn order so that way I can see. Okay, sleight of hand. Let me see. What is your passive, fool? That he sees that, but then he's just like, oh, Arie, you know that those things zap my magic, man.
Well, I'm giving them to TumTum so they can put it away. Because
Oh,
if
that
I
I
put it
have
in,
missed.
I think it'll destroy it, huh?
Oh, I mean
So,
that.
what were you saying
Oh,
about the silver arrows? And I'm gonna
oh,
do
the
my best to like. You can either call it a performance or persuasion, whatever you want, just to get
mm-hmm.
all his focus on me as much as I
Okay.
can.
I would say give me a performance check, and then he is just gonna just basically like respond just like, oh, that the silver arrows. Then I would just basically up and at the ruins. Okay, then if that's a good enough roll, then that they were just that I was just exploring some ruins, and I was just like pilfering, stealing just some dwarven artifacts, and then I got caught.
Well,
And then
what are dwarven artifacts if not to be pilfered?
I mean, all that they are is just a bunch of stone eaters. Am I right?
Yeah.
All right. So what is Hoggpaw doing right now?
Okay, what was this halfling child over here supposed to be? I know that this is my sad spiritual weapon.
Yeah, that is his gun. That is his gun with you.
Okay, so that sad halfling child is the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm assuming Arie's not being quiet with this.
Not at all.
Trying to think what I have that could be helpful with this. Let's see, what's my passive perception? My passive is 15. So what I've noticed, Arie palming
Yes.
those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in that case, let's see, what is the range on this spell? Ruler. Hoggpaw is going to move up 5, 10
Okay.
feet, and I am going to bless the 3 of us.
Okay.
What does bless do?
Bless allows you to add
I
a
think
D.
it's
Allows you to add
D4.
a D4 to attack rolls and saving throws. Because
But not ability checks.
no, but I figured it might be an unarmed. Hoggpaw's thinking it's an unarmed attack to do this, but he's blessing everybody because maybe the great lady of order and magic will help everybody.
Want to try do a divine intervention? Oh wait, do you
I,
have that?
I don't
ability?
have that yet. He's just assuming bless will help. Hashtag bless.
Okay then. Just for just for clarity, just let's see how well a religion check would come in. Just give me just a standard religion check.
Oh, cool. 16.
You feel like that you just feel just that you just feel just like a sudden nudge, and then that you feel very good about this because you felt that you kind of felt the general caress of basically a woman's hand on just your shoulder. And then she just like, you are doing the right thing, Hogpaw. And then that bless might, and then that bless gets added +1.
The bless is a +1,
Mm-hmm.
so it's a D4 +1
Mm-hmm.
just for one round or for while concentration is maintained.
Let's go with just let's just go with 1 round to be fair.
Okay. I'm going to put a blue dot on myself to remind me that I'm concentrating.
Okay. All right then. And Fizzle's gonna just say like, that we need to get rid of him. I mean that but I see that Arie charmed him, but I can't really do much. What do you need me to do?
Come here real quick.
All right, Fizzle is gonna move closer to you.
And Hoggpaw is, well, I think Hoggpaw would motion for Fizzle to be behind him.
Okay.
And he is going to hand him the gun. But what does this do? I don't understand it. But I guess I need to do it. Do I need to do sleight of hand?
Yes, please do a sleight of hand. Oh no!
Well, hold on. No. Wait. No, this is a skill check, not a save.
Mm,
No, I can't do anything, y'all. I don't think I got anything to re-roll.
that Ranor is just gonna be like, hey, that's my gun. What you doing with my gun?
Oh, I found it over
And
there. I found it on the ground. I'm letting him look at it to make sure that nothing's broke on it because I don't know nothing about these things.
man,
Yeah,
that you are
obviously,
not my friend. That you ain't my friend. That I'm about to use my crossbow on you.
Oh, goodness.
And
And
then
I'm going to
he
say,
just kind of like,
arm around Rainer and say, Rainer, he's with me. He's not going to do anything with your gun. Hogpaw, why don't you bring that over here? See? No big deal, Rainer.
I don't know, but then if there's something fishy going on, that I'ma just snap my finger and then make it explode.
Oh, cool. Cool, cool,
It can,
cool,
wait,
cool.
hold on. It can do that?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. I was trying to make sure he knew. Yeah, never mind. I'll just bring it over there.
okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and look at TumTum and like wide eyed, like, you know.
I think.
I'm gonna ready an action if I may.
Sure.
Once it looks like TumTum's gonna go for the cuffs, I'm going to give old Ranor a nut shot if I can. Just to distract.
Okay.
But only when TumTum goes.
Okay.
Just to give her
That is
advantage.
noted. Okay, then that is noted. Okay. I like the way how this going to play out. Okay, then. So he's going to be like, yeah. If that he can just bring that gun closer, and then everything could be cool, right, Arie?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan, man.
All right, then it is back to TumTum at this point.
Okay, so Hoggpaw isn't here with the gun yet.
Right.
Mm,
Because how are you looking health wise?
I'm actually okay because
Okay.
people helped me at the end of last session, so I'm at 35, so I'm okay.
Okay.
Like I'm kind of waiting to see an opening to do it. It's a good time, and I don't want Hoggpaw to get too close with the gun.
I figured he'd be a little distracted since Hoggpaw very poorly tried to pass the gun to Fizzle to figure out what the fuck it actually is.
If he's got his attention on Hoggpaw, I'm assuming.
Yeah, pretty much.
Could we count that? Could we count that as helping so that TumTums has advantage?
Well, Arie's gonna kick him in the nuts, so.
Yeah. So then that.
When I see that he is completely distracted yelling at Hoggpaw, I'm gonna go for it to slap the manacles on him.
Alrighty then, give me an attack roll.
Would it just be a strength check?
And then okay, let me see. Because then that Arie said that he was going to do that as soon as TumTums is about to go for just the manacles. I need let's just see how this plays out first. Arie, give me an attack roll.
Remember a D4 plus 1.
Right.
Okay. I'm gonna roll my rapier, but it'll only be a +3 instead of a +5.
Okay.
So take off 2.
Okay.
And let me
that will definitely that meets. That meets. So then, as that you basically about to nut shot him, TumTum. Now you make an attack with just advantage. That he go like, oh, and then that the charm person ends, and then he's just like, why you dirty little.
So do I just do it as a strength check or?
It would be I guess it's since it's not one of your weapons, so it would just be strength check plus a D4 plus 1.
Right. It'll just be just a general strength check.
Okay, at advantage with the D4 plus 1. Got it. Okay, so here's the strength check. Cross fingers, yo. Okay. So that's that's a 14, even with advantage. Shit.
So he basically just sees that goes up, and then he just kind of just like hops now he just barely just like gets out of the way, and then he just starts just like aiming the crossbow bolt right at Hoggpaw. But let's see. But he is actually going to basically like snap his fingers, and then that unfortunately I am going to need Hoggpaw and Fizzle to make deck saves.
I'm sorry.
Then I add a D4 plus 1.
Okay.
So that's a 23.
Okay, so I need to add a D4 plus 1 for Fizzle. Wait, that Fizzle wasn't.
No, Fizzle was not in blessed.
Oh no. Okay, so it shouldn't hurt too badly.
He's a wizard.
Hold up. Let me make sure that I'm reading this right. Okay.
Hooray, artillerist.
Ow. Okay,
Ooh,
so
that's rough for Fizzle.
so basically that what happens is that the gun that is explodes, but you manage to use your felineness to kind of like jump back out of the way. Fizzle, since he's holding it and he's just like, well, what is it? Ah! And he gets exploded on. And then that you only take 8 damage. Fizzle takes the whole 17.
But now the gun is blown up.
Right.
That was dumb.
If he
Alrighty.
has woodworking tools, he can whittle himself one from the pavilion y'all are standing on real quick.
Oh, Fizzle's not looking so hot. Fizzle is at 15, by the way.
Ooh.
Okay, then. And with that, we will start back at the top of the round, at the top order, starting with Arie. Good attempt, though. I will give you all an A for effort.
We could still try again.
Try again.
Oh, wait, I
Alright,
need
then,
I need to make a concentration check.
Yeah, that is right.
You see, is that just a con save or just a con check?
It is a con check. Just get above a 10. You are good. Yep. You're good. All right, then.
So everybody's still
Alright.
blessed. You still get a D4 added to your attacks.
Yay.
Okay, then. Arie, it is your go.
All right. I'm going to turn into a dwarf since he was kind of racist. As a dwarf, since I'm a changeling, and I'm just going to kind of wrap myself and try to like grapple him.
Okay, then. So then,
Like,
is that going to be
If I
a
can
strength?
wrestle into the ground.
Okay,
Strength.
then that'll be a strength check. Oh, hold up, that's Fizzle stats. His strength is okay, not that bad, but okay. Oh,
Nice, sorry.
nice.
Nice.
So that you basically wrestle him down, and then that you basically just slam him down on the ground, and then that he was just up on the. You got him, and then you're like, oh, wait, oh. And he is considered grappled. All right, then. So let me just mark them as such. Is a symbol for grapple. Okay, that'd be for grab. No wait, I just saw a better one.
I really love to use the one where it looks like a guy that has a bad back bent over for prone.
All right, then. So that he is prone and considered grapple. All right, then. So next up is his turn. Wait, is that the end of Arie's turn? First of all.
What was that?
Is that the end of Arie's turn?
I don't know if there's anything else I could do. I'm just gonna whisper in his ear. What you get for being racist, bitch?
And then he's just gonna be like, "You son of a, you tricked me." All right, then it's gonna be his turn. Oh, grappled. I can't do anything, so see something right quick. Grappled 5. Okay. Grappled, creature speed becomes 0. Oh, okay.
I think their
Okay, then,
attacks are
big deal.
at disadvantage, and they can use their action to make a strength check to break it.
Right, right. Then I had just checked it. Grapple, a creature speed becomes 0 and can't benefit from any bonuses to its speed. That the condition is that the if that the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grapple creature within reach. So I just can't move in a sense.
Okay, I'm thinking of restrained.
Right. Okay. So, but I will say that since that he's grappled, you do get advantage on this thunder wave. And then that he is going to cast it at second level. So I need TumTums and Arie to give me a I need y'all to give me a con save.
Do we
Oh,
still get a
even with the
D4 to that?
It's a save, so yes.
Yeah.
And didn't you say they had advantage?
Arie did, TumTums didn't.
Okay.
So 11.
So
It didn't really
that
matter.
his DC is 18, unfortunately. So then that both of you will take that 13 thunder damage, and then that y'all get pushed back 3 spaces as that he's just like, ugh. And then that he is not considered grappled anymore.
Shoot. He said 13.
And then that he's just gonna just kind of just stay prone, and then that is gonna be his turn. All right, and who wants to control Fizzle in battle, or else do y'all want me to do that?
What spells does Fizzle have?
Let's see here. That I can't really tell if he used it or not, but he has cantrips are Firebolt, Prestidigitation, Shocking Grass, Frost Ray. First levels are Burning Hands, Magic Missile, Shield, Thunder Wave, Mage Armor, Jump, Detect Magic, Identify. Second level, Misty Step, Scorching Ray, Mirror Image, Hold Person, and Invisibility.
What do y'all want him to do?
I think if we're going to keep Fizzle true to the way that Moose plays him, Fizzle would probably pop a potion. And then I think he do hold person twice last game.
Yeah, because he has it marked in red. So I think then he is out of I think that he's out of second level.
Yeah, so I think what Fizzle would do would pop a potion and then hide because Fizzle knows he's squishy.
Okay then. So then that'd be 2D. So then that'd be 2D4 plus 2. Come on. Ooh. Well, it's better than no health.
So that's a 5 because of the +2 from the potion.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is better than no health. And then he's just gonna go and hide behind his chair. Gonna be like, that you guys take care of this. I'm gonna just hide under here. I mean that he can also do a firebolt as an action just to see if it'll do something. How does that sound to y'all?
Let's definitely do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that hit.
Way to go, Fizzle.
That hit.
Click the fire.
All right, gotcha. 4 damage. And then let's see here. Hold up. Math is wrong. And okay then. So basically that as that he is prone, that this fireball from underneath this chair just hits Ranor in the face, and then it just kind of just like gets a little bit on like that the wooden platform, but it isn't about to burn it just yet. It's just kind of like a candle burning, if that makes sense. But very good turn, Fizzle. All right, Hoggpaw.
Okay, so bonus action. Sad halfling spiritual weapon flying over. He is prone, correct?
That is correct.
So it would have advantage to hit him.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Oh, and bless. Let's see if that actually does anything, because I'm rolling garbage. Hoggpaw is on point. That's a 12. I'm sure that misses.
That misses, unfortunately. Then he just kind of just like rolls out of the way, but still is up in that position as just that your small halfling, well, actually flaming sword, rather, basically just is just missing. And then what else Hoggpaw is going to do?
Let's see. See, have him make a wisdom save for me.
Okay. No.
So that is 9 necrotic as Hoggpaw
Ooh.
is going to toll the dead. Because that's
that just then just at the sound of this resounding gong just basically just hits Ranor in the ear, and he's just like bleeding.
Yeah, I'm doing that a little bit too. So's Mr. Fizzle. Really cool trick, but that sucked.
Oh, that's a very good turn. He is not looking too so hot right now. All right, and next up is TumTum.
Okay. To put the manacles on would take my action, I'm assuming.
Right.
I'm just gonna try and smack him.
Okay then.
Remember, you got a D4.
Yep,
And
yep.
plus advantage because he is prone already.
Yep. Alright, where's my axe? There's my axe.
Ooh, you bringing out the execution weapon.
Yup. And so 18.
That is enough. That will hit.
Oof.
6.
6. Okay. He is still up. Have you used your action surge?
Nope. I am not. So I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay. You got advantage plus the. Oh.
Oh, wow.
I don't need to use this.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what it is, just so we can see if TumTums breaks 28.
Yeah.
I hit 28.
Wow.
7.
So basically, that you are basically just you're basically getting yourself just together from just that thunder wave, and then that you just bring out just this axe and just start just going to town on his back, and he's just like taking it. But then you are finding just pieces up in that the leather armor that are basically that they basically was shielding him, but he isn't looking so hot right now.
Can you punch somebody as a bonus action?
What's up?
Can you punch somebody?
You can make as a monk, I think so, but you can make a light weapon attack as a bonus action.
Right.
No, you can't. Is a sickle a light weapon?
I think it is. Let me see right quick. A sickle is a light and finesse weapon.
So I could hit him with it as bonus.
Pretty much.
Okay.
What?
Wait, that did a crit? Oh, double damage.
Yeah.
So that's 8 in total. That this man is about to become mincemeat.
I only get one bonus action. I don't get another with the action surge, do I?
No.
That is no. But good turn.
Just making sure.
TumTum. Good turn, TumTums.
TumTums just becomes a tiny blender.
Alrighty then, Arie.
If he's prone, would he get an opportunity attack if I move back?
It will be a disadvantage, I would say, if you move back.
Well, he's got a crossbow, so get a disadvantage. I was right up on him anyway, so I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay. All right then, Arie.
So I have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Two quick questions actually.
Sure.
A potion is a bonus action, is that right?
Yes. Uh-huh. In my game, it's a bonus action.
Okay, so how does a your mana potion work? I have a lesser mana potion. If I were to take that, what would I gain?
You will gain basically a D4 of spell slots back. So basically, if that you rolled a D4 and then you got a 3, you will gain back 3 additional spell point you can use.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to pump a mana potion.
Okay.
Did did TumTum move?
No, I didn't.
Uh oh. Well, I'm going to do it anyway. Sorry, TumTum.
Okay.
I'm going to cast. I mean, she'll be fine.
You're gonna be casting fireball on my ass.
I don't have Fireball, but I do have Shatter,
Oh
and I'm going to put it on his testicles.
no, I'm within the range.
Sorry.
I should have.
Gonna suck. No. Oh my
Roll
god.
the save, TumTum.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, he failed.
I get a D4. I get a D4.
Yes, you do.
No, I still don't
Roll
do it.
damage. Roll damage.
Oh fuck. Fuck.
Are you down?
Oh, like
Surprisingly, this bastard is still up. Surprisingly.
God.
But we just gonna just say he's a eunuch now. Cause that
I'm also, yeah, probably
That
because I kicked him in the nuts and thunderstruck his nuts. I'm
that
also going
the-
to say, Rainer, why don't your gun's broken? Obviously, your plan's not working. Even if you get through us, you're gonna die horribly. And if you surrender to us, we'll guarantee you'll at least see tomorrow.
like
What-
he's just in pain on the ground as just
Okay.
this magical earthquake just shattered what was left of his dignity and manhood.
Arie, I think you broke both his guns.
Ah,
He wasn't using that one anyway.
I don't think he was using either of them until he blew one of them up.
oh, is that the end of Arie's turn? That's so good.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna move.
Okay. See. Okay, then I'm getting okay, he's okay, did I already use that?
I'm gonna try to duck down behind that chair.
Okay. Alrighty then. It is his turn. And he's going to stand up, weirdly crazy-eyed, and he's going to be like, all right. What do I got? First, then that I am going to take care of you, little Aarakocra.
Oh
And
no,
he's
oh
going,
no, oh
and
no.
then he's going to use a dagger.
Woo! Fucking what? I had 2 HP, okay?
Oh, TumTums go down.
Oof.
And then he's going to be like, oh, you changeling bastard. And going to shoot a light crossbow at you. 25 hits. And that's 10 piercing. How is Arie looking?
What happened? I'm sorry, you cut out.
Okay then. So he had made a light crossbow attack at you. And then that he had rolled a 25.
Okay, and he got
Which
10
is-
damage.
Right. Are you? How are
Okay.
you looking?
Well, I have 14.
Okay. But TumTum is down with a
Okay.
dagger. Just, just that you just got shanked, TumTum, and he's just like you. Oh, you. After all of you are done. Uh, all right, then that is his. And then that he used half his movement to get up, and then he's just going to walk over just TumTum's body disrespectfully, and just be like, "This is my area now." And that's going to be the end of his turn. It is. What do y'all want Fizzle to do?
Scorching Ray, if he can.
He doesn't have any second levels left.
Does he have a mana potion?
He does. I think he'd probably pop that. Yeah,
Okay.
the business meeting that is running Fizzle's character sheet.
Okay. So two. So that you want that back on his second level.
Yes.
Okay.
That'll get a Scorching Ray, definitely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right then. 14. Okay, you hurl 3 rays of fire, so 14, 11, and another 11. All three of them just go haywire.
Is it on fire?
Yeah, it is on fire.
I guess that's what happens when you aim from under a chair.
Right. Yep.
And you're a gnome.
Okay then. So y'all want Fizzle to stay where he is?
Yeah, he would stay hidden.
Okay then.
As hidden as you can be after you shoot
Okay.
lawns of fire everywhere.
Okay, Hoggpaw, that you just see that your first companion that you had met, well, not first companion, but that someone that who has been around longer, up and that the motley crew of adventurers go down.
Right.
And how are you feeling right now?
Hoggpaw is going to spiritual weapon Ranor. That is a nat 20, 25.
Damage.
That is 13
How
force.
do you want to do this?
As Raynor is walking, the stave will literally just go straight through his back and out through his heart.
Mm-hmm.
And Hoggpaw is going to run up and cast Cure Wounds at second level on
All right.
TumTums.
Nice. So basically, that you just let your spiritual weapon Raynor is just like looking down at just TumTum menacingly, looking next at Arie, and then it asks us that he's about to pridefully, haughtily smile and shoot another crossbow bolt at Arie. Just his heart just comes out of his chest. That's just that the ethereal blade, I mean stave, just basically is holding his heart, and then that you just run over quickly to just heal TumTum for 10. So welcome back to the world of the living on that. And then that all of a sudden, where's the document? That you all just hear a loud harrowing screech that is from the focal point of just his corpse, as that the sky just grows grim with clouds rolling over the sunny skyline. That the sound is deafening as it pierces through your minds as visions of a skull with an incomplete tower flashes in your minds. That the chaos is still rampart now, but as the guards take that they just come out and then that they just basically take out like any other orcs that were like left over or else that have gotten in, and then you know that's pretty much it.
Well, I'm going to walk over or run over And
Mhm.
we're gonna help pull TumTum from there, from the burning stage, to make sure they don't get hurt worse. For
Right.
sure.
Okay then. Then
And
that
how are you looking, TumTum? Do you need more healing?
How much did I get?
10.
10.
So I'm at 10.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna also cast with one of the spells I gained. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at a. Make sure I do this right. How do I cast at a higher level?
When you click it, it'll ask, like a little window should pop up, and it'll
Mhm.
ask if you want to cast it at a higher level. Oh, you have it set up as a spell card. You
Go ahead.
just you add another D8. So
Yeah,
roll 2
I'm gonna roll 2d8. Yeah. Sorry,
plus your spell modifier.
that's 9.
Thank you.
Is it over, Mr. Hoggpaw? Fizzle says.
Yeah, I think it's over, and Hoggpaw's gonna have his spiritual weapon slowly drag Raynor's body over.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to say this before anybody else shows up. This sucked. We deserve something if he's got anything on him.
Well, go ahead and loot him.
I'm just going to sit here for a second.
I got some of that carrot vodka still, TumTums. You want that?
Yep.
I'm just going to hand the bottle over.
Thank you.
That this is like that the any kind of ending scene of just a movie. All that I am just picturing just like Paul Walker and then just like LL Cool J at the end of a Deep Blue Sea, just so like we had goddamn killing a shark. Do you want something to drink?
So that I'm sure a 13 on a investigation check doesn't turn much up on his body.
I mean,
Can I
that
also
he is dead.
investigate? So
Sure.
yeah, because why not?
Okay then. So let's see here.
No.
Yeah,
How about that?
Okay. then.
been a rough day.
I would say just with that both of y'all that that y'all can easily basically like see what he got. Okay then, because I got two different versions. You all okay then that you find a +1. Wait a minute, was this a +1 or else was this a +2 crossbow? I'm trying to remember. You find a +2 light crossbow.
Arie, do you think you could use that?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. You find a +1 dagger. See his. Let's see. The rest of the gold he had on him was. You find 900 gold on him.
I'm going to throw that in the party fund and put the +1 dagger in the bag of holding. Is that all right with everybody?
I could always use the dagger.
Okay,
I have
then.
it. If that's
Okay,
okay
then.
with everybody.
So I'm.
I'd be fine with that.
TumTum?
Then
Yep, I'm fine with that.
you just see just part that you just see just like parts of his armor is basically glowing just faintly, so that I am going to need y'all to basically choose about, because I am not sure that if that an item infusion on an artificer will last if they are dead. So I'm just going to rule it as you can only get one of these.
Should I do an Arcana check to try to see what's more valuable?
I
Right.
will. I will assist.
Okay. Advantage. Okay. 15 is good enough. Okay, then that you are noticing that that the crossbow was a +2. The dagger, you kind of get this feeling of basically like it's kind of like stuck up in a loop. You kind of get the idea that if you was to throw the dagger, it will come back to you.
Ah.
That his boots that he was wearing that you feel like that you can possibly teleport a short distance with them, and that his armor, you feel like that his armor was resistance to radiant.
I'm going to mention all that to everybody, and I'm going to say maybe we should give the boots to TumTum so they can get in close quickly.
What do the boots
Okay.
have on them?
I'm going to pull the boots off and hand them over to TumTum. I said they can teleport you such and such, so you can
As
cover.
a bonus action, that the boots basically, while wearing these boots, a creature can teleport up to 15 feet as a bonus action to an unoccupied space a creature can see. That the creature must have occupied the space at some point during the current turn. So you can basically go like a hit, and teleport back.
Okay, cool.
And then not only that, the party did level up to level 5, by the way.
Yay!
Okay.
Woo.
All right, then. So are y'all done pretty much? Oh yeah. Then that's right. Then that, and then you also got his hander, and then you also got a handy haversack out of it. And you see a emblem that has the same vision of that skull that has an unfinished tower in it. That I will get a image of that up at a later date, so that way that y'all can have a visual representation of that.
All right, I've started a new page for the handy haversack. Y'all okay?
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
TumTum or Hoggpaw's gonna look at. Do we want to? This is gonna sound really morbid. Do we want to dismember him so that like we know he ain't coming back?
Halt!
Come.
Halt! Before you do anything. Then that the guards are coming up with just like Fowler Death, it's just like that the Prime Minister and just that Her Majesty are safe. Where is Ranor?
You
Where
are a
is
dumbass, sir. A utter dumbass.
I beg your pardon?
You wanted a public execution that resulted in every last bit of this right here, and we had to clean up that mess.
Died.
We
He
advised
died.
yesterday to kill him in the dungeon where nobody could see. And you bring him out here, you put the Prime Minister, his wife, all the good peoples, and at least a dozen sad halfling children at risk so you can publicly execute them on your schedule. Incompetence and ignorance.
Check with advantage, and you also get a point of DM inspiration for that acting. Very good job.
What'd you say the roll?
Intimidation with advantage.
This will go great, guys. I got a 0 in this. That's a 9. I am as terrifying as a house cat.
So, as that you are just chewing out Fowler Death, TumTums and Arie, that you don't see, that you just see just a curt smile just comes about while Hoggpaw just laying into him, and he's just like, "Alrighty then, you little tabby."
I'm gonna
Excuse me.
just decapitate Ranor, if I may, and toss the head to him.
I say that we were going to investigate the body, but
He was pretty dead.
that we can just stitch it back together anyway. Guards, put this body up there. Now, you have done a good favor, but I must ask of you, Sir Hoggpaw, don't you ever disrespect me in my own prison again. Now come,
You
we must
deserve
have
to
an
be in the prison locked up.
Foul Death just gives you just that look of just like you that he is trying to say face, but because of that intimidation role that he knows that he has the upper hand still, unfortunately. So he's just like, I guess that you don't want a private meeting with me and Eagle, do you?
We'll meet with Eagle, but I
Yes.
think that I could find someone that has been cleaning out the piss trough at the local tavern that is better at planning things than you, sir.
No, Hoggpaw, you're not worth it.
This
mean,
city is lesser for you being in your position.
Hoggpaw, you're gonna get us
Are
in
that
trouble.
you are that
Let's
are
just
that
move
you
on.
trying to say that that you can be a better warden? What have you done?
I
What have
Don't go
killed
yourself into it.
I actually killed Ranor Dome. Something you failed to do because you wanted to be showy. Now I don't give two flying rats tails. If you sit here in your high position and you got all this clout because you've been here so long, but things don't change when you let the dirty bathwater sit this long.
Hey, let's see here. Duly noted. Make Hogpaw deputy at some point if he keeps doing good jobs. He actually does this in front of you, and then he just tucks that little parchment note away. Alrighty then, alrighty then, Sir Hogpaw. That was a little bit of undersight on my part, but that the main priority was that the Prime Minister and his wife were protected, in which they are. That where is his guns and weapons?
Done blew up. Look at Fizzle. He done been charred half to death because they blew up.
Well, then that's just the course of battle. You know that I've seen wizards, and all the time then that they have taken direct fireballs to the faces and just still walked off.
Arie, TumTums, are we done here?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to leave before I say anything else that is true and unkind to you, sir.
Hey, so yeah, let's go ahead and go.
Alrighty then, fair enough.
I'm just going to say this. Hogpaw's fur is completely on end, like he is all poofed. Which probably does not help him trying to be intimidating, I guess.
All right. Then that I need to pull up another document because since you guys leveled up, I'm up in the other session. So give me just a quick moment while I get this document pulled up.
Out of character.
Because
Sorry, guys. Hogpaw is legit pissed about every last bit of this.
No. I mean that it's understandable. I mean that's in character and that's great. Excuse me. Okay. Okay then that as that y'all are basically walking off that you just basically just see just Eagle just kind of just like come in come in along with Cardinal, just like we heard screaming. What is going on?
Ranor is dead. Your boss is a dumbass.
That he is not our boss. That he's just an associate.
Your associate is a dumbass. Prime Minister's safe. Fizzle done got blowed up. TumTums got half dead. Arie is pretty cool.
I'm not dead.
I need a nap.
You need a nap. Well, then that you do realize that you all had now made yourself public enemy number one of Stefan Kracus, correct? You just killed one of his generals.
Weren't we supposed to make sure he dies? I mean, what? I'm confused.
Stefan Kracus is the bad guy. This is one of his generals. Whenever this dude died, it was probably going to happen. We pissed off his boss.
Maybe he shouldn't have bitch ass generals.
That you just see like Eagle and then Cardinal just kind of like snicker, but then if they go back into professional mode, like oh. But regardless, that we do need to speak in, and unfortunately, even though that we can keep y'all social distance, Hoggpaw, that we do need to have Fallow Death up in this meeting. It is the most urgent. But we guarantee you that you all get to rest for at least about, let me see, how long is this downtime? For about a week and a half until things just settle down. Can we just basically agree to that? At least we just only need about 20 minutes, and then that we can celebrate the victory. Well, y'all can. We won't.
That man is the second biggest threat to this city and kingdom out of ignorance. If he's in the meeting, I will give him my drink order and still expect him to mess it up.
Hey, Hoggpaw, why don't you chill out for a sec? Just chill. He'll be okay. We'll deal with him in time.
That we have actually told Fallow Death that we do not negotiate with terrorists. That he tries to be like this fairy tale named Man-Bat or something. Some guy that basically tried to dress up as a bat. Who knows? But regardless, that we need to go to his office. And then they just start just walking towards just basically some of the more official buildings. What does the party do?
I do not need to be allowed to talk to that man again.
Probably not.
You know, guys, are we alone, Spencer?
Yes, y'all are alone right now.
I mean, we could pull a prank on him. I could pretend to be him. I'm going to turn into him.
No.
And smile wide.
No.
Are you sure?
We go to the meeting and we do this seriously, and then you go do that somewhere and ruin his reputation.
Well, I won't laugh for real, and I'll be like, all right, I'm going to change back into Elf Arie. And be like, okay, just sit through this meeting. We'll go spend some money. All right.
So, what is TumTums feeling about all of this before that we go into the office?
This could have all been avoided.
Hoggpaw is just going to hold out one clenched furry fist to fist pump TumTums in agreement.
Nipple fist bump.
Flipper and oh god, we need art of that. But anyway, Okay, so seeing the tarnished area of the fletch, you see that the Rangers are securing what is left of Raynor's corpse in cheer and disbelief as you all took out a high ranking war criminal that his gun was broken, so that we are not going to worry about that. But then that they do toss just like whatever left is just left of him into the evidence cart that the print now that the okay then that like imagine like a catwalk, but it is basically like surrounded by like a chain link fence that's basically triple, just kind of like triple layered up in the scene that the prisoners are seeing y'all, but then if they're just like bug-eyed scared as y'all are just like walking towards just basically Falor Death's bastion, that the cylindrical design is made to look like the side of a quiver. I mean that a side quiver. Now that like once inside, Filar Death leads you all to his office, which is very nice. Mounted animals and friends are over his wall, as his oak desk is a massive curve that extends to both sides like a boardroom. He just gestures to sit.
I would like to make a perception check real quick, DM, to see if there are any glasses on the edge of a table.
Okay.
That is a 14.
That there is some glasses. It is just about like just like just some water glasses and such.
Hoggpaw is just going to take a paw, stick one finger out, and start sliding one glass slowly closer to the edge while making eye contact.
If he actually knocks it off, then we'll try to catch it and drink it all, but only if he knocks it off.
Okay.
I'm going to knock it off.
I'm gonna try to catch it and drink it.
Okay, then sleight of hand. Okay, okay. Then that you actually catch it and actually just as that you go to swoop in and catches it, you just as that the upswing that you are actually making the water jump all the way into your mouth. Basically, if that did not come out right, that you're basically making it just slosh out of the cup, and then just that you are able to drink the water while that it is midair. Nicely done. And then he's just like, well, then, this is awkward, but thank you for coming, even though that I am far away currently right now, and I know some of you want to punch my face in right now. But let's just get through this cordially, the best way we possibly can. That the main thing is that the Prime Minister is Edric is safe, correct?
He said it. Well, he was.
We aren't the ones that escorted him.
Oh, that is precisely right. Yes, that I just have to just make sure because then that this was a blow to just my own hubris in a sense. But good.
Can I insight check this?
Sure. You get the feeling that he is a broken man after this. Like that that his whole like bravado sneaking up behind it's kind of faded a bit after this whole thing went down. And then that he's starting to kind of crack a little bit.
All right, Hoggpaw is going to stay quiet and let Arie do the talking.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna kind of. We're just here, right? Like, are we just here to debrief, or?
We are here to we are here to debrief, and then that I am going to have
I have a real question for the
you have a
who handled the security here.
that was my team.
Did how did the elves, the orcs, get in?
I do not have an answer for that.
That's the most concerning thing. Is I'm concerned that you know I mean, I know my friend here blew up on you. I can understand wanting a public execution and all that, but nobody should have been able to get in with a magical disguise.
That is exactly true. I do not know why our magical barriers were not going off. Maybe then that may now that like that the only explanation that I could possibly offer not not to say that I'm making up excuses. It's because that his accomplice possibly had must have disabled them somehow.
They are wizards, so it's sort of the sort of thing we should be considering. Uh, so, but I mean, we completed the objective in the end. You know, he died
Yes,
horribly. Not as great. Nobody else was hurt other than his henchmen. But I do feel like even though my friend lost his head, you do owe him an apology for not listening to his advice.
I do apologize profusely to Hogpaw. I really do.
Don't apologize to me. Just prove it to the city and these people that you're not going to do something this dumb again.
I will I will just honor my bow on that one. Now then, that it is time for me to offer some options. We have a program to where that you can try to live elsewhere underneath a new identity. Have you have you sworn in as a member of my force, the Arms Guard, or that you can continue as you please and seek answers yourself. But rest assured that the first two are not the best course of action because I could eat now that even I could use some able bodied individuals. Regardless, you all came here for answers, and quite frankly, I do not tell my strongest hunters about cases like these. Once, once I lost Sonja in the war, I swore to never get another ranger involved with at the arrows or another high profile case like this one before I give the floor to Eagle and Cardinal. That do you all have any other questions for me?
You know, part of what you just offered sounds tempting, but no matter how able to body, if the head is not any good, it's not going to do anything for anybody. So I don't think I'll be taking any contract working for you.
Duly noted. All right, then. So, do y'all have any other questions y'all want Foul or Deaf to answer before Eagle speaks?
Think I do.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I said I don't. I don't think I do.
Okay then. Okay. Well, then at Foul or Deaf, it's just gonna be like, well, then Eagle Cardinal, you all have the floor, and Eagle is gonna speak. Well, first of all, congratulations. I knew that you lot could do it. You can take out Ranor. Now, I just need y'all to lay low within the city for about a week and a half. Do not venture out far due to that this due to y'all feats will be over Villarara in a matter of days because news travels fast. That the Screech are always watching. I am sure Ash will report the failure to retrieve Ranor to Stefan Kracus. Damn. At least that the Elderberry Dragon Company took out Pride. He was the weakest of the corruption, unfortunately. My associate told me how you all fought off against the first greed, but but another greed has been chosen.
Another?
Well, I'm assuming that he's just going to keep, promoting, recycling till we get through. It'll be fine. You know these types. They're always, you know, you kill one, another one pops up, give you a big speech. You just kill him too. It'll be fine.
I mean, it would not make sense if he didn't replace it in general after he got killed.
Guess
I
that's
mean,
true.
I mean that Cardinal speaking now that that our sources say that he was just basically a trial run in a sense because that he was a trial run more so of a thorn in Kracus' side, if you will. That the new greed is a real savage. The Screech are led by the calamity of Veer. I'm gonna type this so y'all can put this into y'all note. Did I spell that correctly? Yeah. That these
Calamity of
individuals are still slumbering or just waiting for that the time to strike. I will not suggest rash actions against them. I have heard tales of only one, an old kind of fighter, almost visceral in the movements. The Screech are now short one member. Stay quiet for about a week or two and learn as much as you can. You can trust the arrows. Before I go, please ask questions regarding the matter.
Are we getting paid?
We do need to be compensated. We did most of the heavy lifting in that fight. I don't like obliterating men's testicles, even if he's a piece of shit.
Oh my. And then that just basically that even though that you can't see the face of basically of Eagle and Cardinal, that just picture the mask is doing like a surprise anime face. It's just like, oh, you you attack the nether regions with a spell.
Oh no, I shattered him. Shattered the hell out of him.
Interesting.
that was a pretty intense shadow.
Sorry, Tum Tum.
I was in the way.
So, Sir Hogpaw, that you seem pretty disturbed. That you is everything okay?
Oh, I'm fine. I
He's
don't know.
just an angry.
I'm just a very angry cat right now because of the ignorance that has befallen everything.
Him angry.
One of my friends got blowed up, one of my friends got mostly dead. And it's all because somebody wanted a show.
Hmm.
So I think somebody's pride got in the way of killing pride the proper way.
You just see just fact that you just see just like Fowler Death's head just kind of go down low, just kind of like just like that, just like that. If that you are speaking to like your upper management boss, and then you just caught them in that the act of doing something dirty, but then that they are just too ashamed to even like look at you, but then that they still just kind of glare at you. That is exactly what he's doing.
This is a very specific example.
But Ego is speaking now. It's just like, well, if that you don't have any other questions for us Silver Arrows, we're gonna have to get out. Do our reports. We will stay in contact. Just please, just stay low. Try not to go adventuring out just yet. We need to. We need. We just need to make sure that we just need to just make sure that the roads and stuff are just safe about because excuse my French, but I think that the shite is about to get real. And then that they just basically just go through just a hidden hatch, and then that they are just gone.
All right, we got to figure out where all the secret entrances and exits are so we can do something cool like that.
Noted.
And Fowler definitely just say that the Elderberry Dragon Company, thank you for your assistance. Expect payment within about the next 2 days, but please, I dismiss you. I need to do some mulling right quick.
You need to do some soul searching.
Yes, mulling. And he just turns up in his chair and he just faces the wall. That the door is open. Guards are basically like holding the door open at this point.
I'm ready to go take a nap.
I need to.
Yeah, we need to go rest.
I need to take an angry nap.
Okay.
You probably just talked yourself and angered yourself into another job.
What now?
Okay then. Okay then.
They're gonna put you in charge of something. I'm telling you.
I don't want to be in charge. I just noticed that he was very bad at doing it.
And that's usually how it goes. They find someone who is good at it.
Okay, then I ask that you all just leave just out of the Fletch. Fletch, a cheer erupts as just like some people from like that were like witnesses at the execution are just like, Elderberry Dragon Company, they're the ones that did it. And then that they just immediately just go up to Fizzle and just start tossing him up in the air. And he just
I'm gonna
like,
catch Fizzle and be like, please don't throw our friend.
Don't toss the gnome.
And then that they're just like, TumTum.
Okay, no touchy. I'm kind of sure.
And then you just see like people are just shaking your hands and stuff like, come on now, let's go celebrate at the Cheap Sorrow Tavern. And then that they're just happy. And then that is where we are going to end. And then that is the end of season 1 of The Revenge of Stefan Kracus.
Woo!
Lived.
All right, then I am going to have Miro Raven close us out.
Thank y'all very much for watching. About how long are we going to take on a break on this, DM?
Only about 2 weeks. Really.
Okay. So we'll fill in with some one shots. I think we all have some ideas. Let's see. I think a couple folks or everybody that's in this game is probably going to be in the stream tomorrow night. We're going to do Lasers and Feelings sometime after 8 p.m. because we got to wait for my lovely wife to get off work.
Hey, is that in person or online?
It's in person.
Okay, that's my fault. My bad. I didn't mean to make you lose your train of thought.
No, that's just happening. Spring break needs to get here faster than after tomorrow. But definitely, we're going to be doing that. Sometime next week, we're going to attempt to have a earlier in the day Jason Statham's big Easter egg hunt. That one's still kind of pending because we're trying to work out the times for the people who are playing because we got one player who's in England that would like to join in. So we're going to try to get that. Let's see. We will have Holy Winds on Monday at 8 p.m. Central. And I think we have some stuff in the plan or in the works for another Monster of the Week game. And we're going to try, I don't know how the specifics on this one yet, but sometime in May, we're going to do another charity stream. And I think Zeta and I will be co-DMing. So the Graveflower and I will be I think we'll be co-DMing that, but we're still working out the details. So that's
what system would that be? I didn't mean to cut you off. What system would that be?
Well, for the co-DM?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be 5e.
Okay.
I think Zeta will be if we do it the way I think we're doing it, he's going to be taking more of the technical aspects, and I'll be taking more of the roleplay aspects.
Gotcha.
So I just got to talk to him and figure that out because it'll be another multi-session weekend game. But with that, I will turn it over to Frey for all of our socials and our final sign off.
Okay. I will allow Nathan and Spencer to give their socials because I always forget what everything is called.
You can
Oh,
find me
go
on.
on, Nate. Go
Go
on,
ahead.
Nate.
All right.
No, that you go on.
All right. I'm on Instagram as Nate Paints Warhammer. I'm going to be on spring break, so I'm going to be doing a lot of painting. I'm going to try to get a stream set up. So Nate Paints Warhammer, one word on Instagram. Just come find me, check me out. I post just about every other day.
Spencer, aka Ninjaspence. I sometimes stream art on Twitch along with might just play a few video games here, but I've been mostly just been doing just a lot of art streams and just doing just some character art, just hanging out. That currently what I got up in the pipeline is for a collab with just another good friend of mine. And basically, I will be running my first Monster of the Week game. I just posted a trailer up on my channel on YouTube. Then that they will then that the Monster of the Week game, the Horfrost, should be up sometime about beginning of April and stuff. So stay tuned for that. And then if that you will, just go check out the trailer. That I have worked really hard on that trailer, and then that I will send it over to Freya.
Alrighty. We hope people enjoyed this tonight and hope they enjoy it on the replay if they're watching on YouTube, which you can find us there and here on Twitch with Team Bonus Action. We are also on Facebook under Team Bonus Action. Appreciate a follow over there. You can find us on Twitter at @bonus_team. I believe that's all we got. So as Kyle likes to say, don't let your meat loaf.